All right, well, look, another person who's been hurt, not by anybody breaking in the house, is Britney Spears. She's been hurt by her family. Well, she went and told her fans that she's going to keep dancing on Instagram, whether you like it or not. But she is saying that she's never performing on stage again. Britney Spears, one more time, will not be on stage one more time because she said that she's going to set the record straight about her dancing videos. And she said that along with the haters, that they have to accept them because she's never going to perform on stage again. Now, recently, her manager, Sam Lufty, quit, saying that he failed her. Her dad and her mother and her sister Jamie Lynn, they're all under fire because Spears said that she's never performing on stage as long as her father Jamie is in charge, and added that she quit her residency in Vegas due to the requirement of her conservatorship. Now, this is what she posted. For those of you that want to see it yourself, she posted this post that said, "Take me as I am, or kiss my ass, eat and step on Legos." And she also posted another post. I'll post that up for you. I'm not going to read all this, but she said, "For those of you who choose to criticize my dancing videos, look, I'm not going to be performing on any stages anytime soon with my dad handling what I wear, say, do, or think. I've done that for the past 13 years." And she wrote that in her caption. Now, Spears has also come after her sister Jamie Lynn. Remember, Jamie did the whole video talking about how she'd been helping her behind the scenes or whatever. She took uh, aim at her sister Jamie Lynn, and she said, I quote, "I don't like that my sister showed up at an award show and performed my songs to remixes. My so-called support system hurt me deeply. This conservative shit killed my dreams."
Aw, Britney.
You know what? Now that hearing about the conservatorship and how her dad controls everything, it makes sense why she looks so wild in those videos. Because I was scared at first, but maybe this is her way of kicking it to the system because the makeup is running. She's like sweating crazy and she's doing all these twirls. And I was really afraid, but maybe this is her way of protest. Like, I got to start looking at things differently. Like, first, I'm like, you know what? Brittany, you might not be stable, baby. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe this is her way of like protesting, letting us know I'm not okay. Come help me. And I'm going to twirl 30 times as the smoke signal. So, free Britney.
Are you agreeing that this is white slavery? Are you guys finally coming over to my side?
I'm not gonna put white slavery to it. Now, slavery was 400 years.
I
Now.
think
I
you
know.
got
I'm just
when you say white slavery and then you say black people can't be racist. I don't know. I'd be careful. But look, I will tell you this. I have a brother who, everybody knows when my mother got back, she got addicted to crack again. She got addicted. Well, she wasn't on crack the first time. She was on heroin and cocaine. She got sober for several years. She had severe mental disorders, bipolar, and all that other. And then she ended up getting with a man who got her pregnant, and then she got on crack. And then she was pregnant with my brother at the time, so he ended up being a crack baby. Well, when she relapsed, instead of him going to foster care, everybody that's read my book, God Must Have Forgot About Me, know that I adopted him at 8 years old. And so from 8 to 18, he lived with me, and then he aged out or whatever. But he recently confessed to me that he's been doing meth. And the reason why he confessed to me was because he ended up in the hospital in Nevada. But what I said to him was, look, I'm not going to help you. I'm not sending you money. I'm not doing anything to help you because I know that you're an addict. Until I know that you are committing to changing your life, I'm not going to help you. I offered to pay his rent. I offered to help him get in therapy. I offered to help him go to a sober house. But I told him it was all contingent on me helping him. He refused. The whole time before that, and the reason why I shared the story was, he was saying to me, "You're rich and you do nothing to help me. You're failing our mother. You made a commitment to our mom before she died. You were going to look out for me. You're not." He did all this guilt tripping. He did all this stuff. And I was emotional over it because, of course, I want to see him be healthy. But what I realize is that people who are sick with addiction or who have severe mental illnesses, they live in a delusional ass world. He was telling me that everything in his life was fine and that he was this and that he was shaming me for not helping him. You got all this money, you're flying to all these countries, you got all this Versace on, but you won't even feed me. That's the stuff he was saying. And so then I started thinking like, damn, if I can take a shopping and get him $500 pair of shoes or $1,000 pair of shoes, I can send my brother $1,000. And then I had to check myself. I don't owe his addiction anything. Jamie Lynn, we don't know the relationship with her and Britney. And although we want to free Britney, we also have to take a step outside of the celebrity. Britney Spears be on here dancing with these little two pieces on with them coon eyes. She done put all that black makeup around her eye like somebody just took a shit on both her eyelids and she forgot to wipe it off. She looks crazy. She looks sick and she looks unhealthy. And do I want her to be free? I want her to be free from whatever got her showing up looking like that. But you know what? I don't look at the camera and see Britney Spears and say that she's healthy. I look at the camera and say something is
Mhm.
wrong. Her family
Yeah.
knows her better than we do. And now we're online bullying her family because there's a documentary that her fans created or whatever to free her. And let me say one more thing. One of her conservative ships, or part of the conservatorship says that she can't have kids. Well, we all know she got that fine ass man over there trying to pump one in her. We don't know him. I don't know what they're trying to protect. We don't know. But I hope that and pray whatever is happening over in Britney Spears' house or her makeup, I hope it all just comes together because it's too much for me.
And I will say this: the documentary was made by the New York Times, and that's why a lot of people found it so compelling. And I agree, though, right? Like we can't assume about family, but we also can't assume that family always has your best interest. Because the same way we can say a family can try and feel like they don't want to be obligated to help through addiction, we also know there's some family that will use you for a come up. And I think, unfortunately, for Brittany, it's a mixed bag. I think she has some family, like her father, who is quite blatantly using her for money because he has a financial
Mhm.
incentive to be her conservator. And then we have families, Jason, to your point, like her sister, who may have tried the best that she could, but now has to protect her own peace. And so I think with Brittany, it's a little bit of both. And I hope that she finds somebody who just cares about helping her, period, as a person.
Yeah, and let's be clear about the Washington Post and the New York Post and the Washington Journal. I know we all look at these places as being unbiased. When Jeff Bezos was cheating on his wife and risking a multi-billion-dollar settlement, where I mean, I think it was like $120 billion they were going to have to separate. The Washington Post did not report on that. You know why? Because he owns it.
Mm.
So I don't really know what to believe these days. All I know is that Brittany looks a damn fool. Her hair is never combed. Her eyes look crazy. I don't know where her kids are. Her kids probably got suckers stuck in their hair. Jamie Lynn don't got no lips. She went and had a baby when she was a little girl. So we know that her upbringing, who was conserving her? She was out of
Mm.
control, out here getting knocked up. Planned Parenthood and the parents that planned her failed her. Now you got the parents who are running around trying to dodge everything. The mother, she don't know nothing, and the father is hiding. All these bitches are sick. And where's Kevin Federline? Somewhere getting a bag like, see, I knew she was crazy.